So how's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be going over the strategy that I use to complete the Rave in the Redwoods Easter egg. So with the majority of my guides, I always make sure everyone has access to the Fate and Fortune cards that we used in here, and we're really only going to be focusing on two. The last three are just there to kind of help out, but we're going to be using Scope Dollar, Eagle Eyed, Nade Party, Best for Last, and 5-second Muscle. So for the weapons we're going to be running in this, we're going to be running with the M1, the NV4, the Reaver, and the Whirlwind EF5 crossbow. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So while Rave in the Redwoods has a giant selection of melee weapons that you can use, I choose not to use them and use the M1 to get melee kills because you only get 60 points for the melee kills with the specialty weapons versus with your standard melee attack. So go ahead and pick up the M1 and we're just going to get melee kills up until about round 4 or 5. As soon as you get enough points to go ahead and pick up and Atom, so that way in case you go down you can always get back up. Also, once you get enough points to go ahead and open the first two $750 doors. That's just to fill your Fate and Fortune card meter up a little bit faster, as well as have some extra doors open for later on. So from the spawn area, you're going to head to the left toward the mess hall. Again, just make sure you get any melee kills. You can go ahead and activate this challenge here if you would like to, since you are getting melee kills. And as soon as you get your first Fate and Fortune card meter full, go ahead and activate Scope Dollars. And again, try not to shoot only if you have to. We're going to use this to optimize points. While you're in the mess hall, go ahead and pick up this piece for the boat. That way you can get to the island. Then head out of the mess hall, up these stairs to the left. We're going to be heading toward the cabins. Be on the lookout for trophies around the map like this one. There's going to be 4 in total. I'll have a video in the description below as well as the cards if you are looking for the locations for these statues. And continue forward to the cabins and we're going to make our way into the mine. As soon as you have your next Fate and Fortune card available to you, go ahead and activate Eagle Eyed. And you may not have enough points from here on to proceed any further. Train your zombies up in a row and you're going to want to try to get them as straight as possible in a row. You're just going to try to get as many points as possible with as few points or as few shots as possible. From there, go ahead and make your way into the mine. Then turn on the power. Then head upstairs, make your way to the right. Pick up this propeller for the boat. And then while you're in there, go ahead and pick up Tough Enough. So now we want to start making our way to the NV4 so we can have a gun to make some more points. Go ahead and make your way out toward the amphitheater. Again, be on the lookout for these trophies. And then go ahead and pick up the NV4. Or make your way to the Rave area. If you have another Fate and Fortune card available to you, you can choose to activate it or not. I don't activate my next Fate and Fortune card to the actual boss fight. Once you get the Rave area open up, again, just kind of be on the lookout for any of these trophies. Go ahead and pick up the steering mechanism for the boat motor. And then you're just going to train around in any area that you feel comfortable in and get points with the NV4 till about round 7 or 8. You just want to kind of get some more points to help you out with getting perks and opening the rest of the doors. About round 8, go ahead and start making your way toward the lake. And then once you get near the boat, go ahead and pick up this film mural right here. And then you should have all the parts by this point to take the boat. Go ahead and pick up the second projector wheel that's outside of the cabin on Turtle Island. Then talk to Kevin Smith and then put the projector back together with the 2 pieces. Before leaving Turtle Island, make sure you pick up a hot dog, as weird as that sounds, from this bucket. Once you're back to the campgrounds, go ahead and make your way back up to the spawn area. What I'm going to be looking for now are these deer heads that will be emitting a green sort of smoke from them. So go into Rave mode and find the deer head that has a green smoke around it. Throw a hot dog at it, it will come flying off the wall, shoot at it, and then it will burst and show this symbol. And then once the symbol drops down, you can hold square or X on it and you'll be able to pick the symbol up. Head out of the spawn room and then make your way toward the mess hall. And there will be another deer head inside of this area, just directly above this fire pit. Again, throw the hot dog and shoot it in the back and it'll drop the symbol. Pick that up. Head out of the mess hall and up these stairs to the left toward the cabins. If you need some additional time in Rave mode with this meter on the left, if you talk to the fairies around these maps that have these blue glowing fixtures on them, it'll extend the amount of time you have in Rave mode, so that way you have more time in order to get these deer heads and run around the map. Come up to this bunk right here, and you'll see this deer head over here. Again, throw a hot dog at it, shoot it, it'll explode, and it'll drop the final symbol. So now you can unlock the cabin with the bows in it at the spawn room, and you can go ahead and open up the cabinet with the lock on it. Just don't pick up the weapon right now. We're not going to pick these up for a little bit. Now you just want to go ahead and farm some points. If you have any more eagle-eyed remaining, you can use your M1. And as soon as you're done with that, you can go ahead and swap out your M1 for the Reaver down here near the docks. If you have enough points, go ahead and pick up Bang Bangs within the mines, and then make your way back up to the Rave area. Set the 4 trophies on these speakers here. Before the next step, go ahead and go behind this statue here in the Rave area, and you'll see a photo on the floor, and go ahead and pick that up. We're going to use it here in a little bit. Train zombies around in front of the speaker area and kill them. You'll see the ones that you kill kind of burst into a fiery ball, and that's letting you know it's charging the statues. And once you got enough kills in front of the statues, you'll be able to pick them up. You should have enough money at this point in order to pick up the remainder of the perks you need. So go ahead and pick up quickies in the Rave area and racing stripes in the cabin area. Once you have the statues charged, we're going to head over to the lake area near this deer. It'll prompt you to set down the deer statue. And then we're going to farm some more points here so that way we can pack-a-punch our Reaver. Once you have your Reaver pack-a-punch, go ahead and make your way over to the Thunderbird Amphitheater. And we're going to set down this first picture near these zombie hands that are coming up out of the ground. Once you place the photo, you're going to go into rave mode. Don't worry, the slasher is not going to spawn in immediately. What you're going to want to do is kill zombies by dismembering their arms, and whenever you do this, their soul will then be absorbed into this picture. What I normally do is just keep the sight in the middle of the screen, directly in the chest area of the zombies. It tends to blow the arms off and kill them in the same shot. So just keep the sight at their chest level, and it should do the job just fine. Once you've gotten enough kills, a large amount of souls will then be absorbed into the ground, and you'll be able to inspect the item. Whenever you inspect the item, the slasher will then spawn in, and you will then exit rave mode, and you can actually damage the slasher at this point. Go ahead and just start unloading on him with the Reaver, and it should take him out extremely fast. Once he dies, a nuke will spawn in, and then you can pick up the max ammo that he drops, and then go ahead and inspect the item once more to pick it up. Way back to Turtle Island and talk to Kevin again, and then head back toward the main area near the propeller, and you'll see a photo on the ground. You'll be able to pick up the item. Then you can immediately make your way down this zip line to the rave area, which will be the next spot where you need to charge the photo at. And set down the photo, and for this one you'll need to kill zombies by dismembering their legs. With this one, just aim slightly down with the Reaver near their legs, and you should be able to charge it pretty fast. Again, interact with this item. The slasher will spawn, unload on him with the Reaver, and you'll be able to pick up another max ammo and inspect the item once more. If you get gas grenades at any point, always be certain to pick them up. They are fantastic. Talk to Kevin once more, and then back into the spawn area, head downstairs into the slasher's area, and pick up this skull that is in these pile of bones right here, and this is going to be the last piece that you need. You should have enough money again at this point in order to pack a punch once more, so go ahead and drop your Reaver in there one more time. If you have not collected the alien fuses from the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg, I'll have a guide listed in the description below, so that way you can activate double pack-a-punch within Rave In The Redwoods without having that Easter egg completed. At the docks area, you'll find the last charging spot, so go ahead and place the item down once more, and for this one, you'll need to get zombie headshots. So all you need to do is aim slightly up from the chest, and you should be able to get headshots very quickly with this. Once it's charged, inspect the item once more. The slasher will spawn in. And these gas grenades I'm just showing you here, they're great. They're also really good for taking out the slasher in this case, without me even having to fire a single shot at him. Once he's dead, pick up the final piece. And now we're going to go swap out our NV4 for a crossbow. And we're going to start working on charging up our crossbow by getting kills with it near this deer statue. Once you've gotten enough kills near the deer statue with the crossbow, you'll be able to upgrade it into the whirlwind. From there, you're ready for the boss fight. So go ahead and head downstairs back into the slasher area once more and activate the switch. Once you do, it'll go white, letting you know you're ready to move on. Activate your Fate and Fortune cards whenever you're ready. So again, I like to wait until the boss fight, so I activate Nade Party here. And you're going to take the boat with Kevin Smith to the island. He will transform into the Super Slasher, and then your boss fight starts. So for the boss fight, there's these 2 skulls around each side of the island. So what you'll need to do is kill zombies near these skulls on the island. There's going to be 2 within each wave, and within each one of these waves of this boss fight, you will get a max ammo. So you really don't have to worry about running out of ammo too much. Don't waste it, but you should have plenty. What you'll need to do is kill zombies around these skulls. And what I like to do is just train them around this area and avoid the slasher just by running and jumping around. He's pretty easy to avoid. Once you have enough kills, the skulls will emit a large blue beam up into the sky, letting you know that one is charged. Once you have one charged, go ahead and move on to the second one. Once you've gotten enough kills at both locations, the 2 skulls will then shoot a beam down onto one area, letting you know that you can move on to the next step, and a max ammo will drop as well. You'll need to lead the slasher over to this circle on the ground. Once he's within the circle, it will go orange, letting you know you can shoot him. Do so with the Reaver, and you should exit Rave mode, letting you know you can move on to the next part. The slasher will have these symbols on his chest. You need to shoot these symbols with the Reaver until you destroy all the symbols he has. A good tip with this is train the zombies around and try to kill them all at once, because there will be a short window of time that they do not respawn in, and you can use this time to damage the slasher. Whenever the zombies start respawning, stop shooting the slasher and focus on training again. Any Fate and Fortune cards, again, go ahead and activate them. They help out. And once you've destroyed the last symbol on the slasher, he will then stall and then make his way back up to the top of the cabin. Another max ammo will spawn in case you need it. The slasher will then make his way up toward the cabins and then start making the ground catch on fire, except within these green circles. You need to make your way into the green circle and then just train around in this area for a little bit. There's going to be a few skeleton zombies. They have additional health, so use the whirlwind or the gas grenades to help you take them out. And then eventually the green circles stop and you need to charge these skulls again. So again, just train the zombies around in, charge the skulls. There's going to be one barrier that you cannot cross. Once you have both charged up again, find the circle on the ground, lead the slasher to the circle, shoot him whenever he's inside of it, and then start shooting the symbols again. Run inside the green circle, and then you're finally on to the last skull charging station. For this one, there's quite a few barriers you'll have to avoid. For the last skull charging step, you're going to have to kind of run on the outside of the maps. Try to avoid the water area just because it's really easy to slow down and the slasher can easily catch up to you there, as well as the zombies. So I like to stay on the left side and only get into the water if I absolutely have to. Charge the final skulls, get the final circle, and lead them in there, and the barrier should disappear, so you should have free roam at this point. Once you've destroyed the last symbol on the slasher, you can then damage him directly. Put a couple shots into him with the Reaver, and he should go down fairly quickly. And you've completed the Rave in the Redwoods Easter egg after you've picked up the soul key. And this will give you the ending cutscene as well. So, I hope this guide has helped you out. If it has, please be sure to leave a like. So there's going to be many more guides coming here very shortly. There's going to be one for the charms, as well as the challenges and completing everything, and the secret song within Rave in the Redwoods and how to activate it. So, I hope you guys are having fun. I'm really enjoying Rave in the Redwoods. I'm a little let down with the Easter egg and how fast it was solved, but it is still overall a good map. I really enjoyed it, and it has a lot of replay value, and I'm excited to see what other hidden Easter eggs that we have in this. So as always, I thank you guys so much for watching and all the support, and I will see you in the next one.